Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys. And that's a roundup of the group stage for the Super Eagles. And yeah, convincing win. Very, very super performance from the team. The makeshift team that was put out by Richelli for this game. Obviously, we was expecting that he was going to make a lot of changes for this match, especially after confirming that we were through to the round of knockout stages round of 16 after our win against Tunisia. I was expecting a lot more changes. I mean, seeing Osimhen in this team today was a surprise to me. I didn't expect Osimhen to have started this game, given the fact that he's such an important player for the Super Eagles. Taking the risk to play him in this game today was something that I didn't see coming, but it wasn't needed. I still feel like we would have won this game without Osimhen. So I still don't understand the decision there, but you know, I mean, we can't complain much about it, right? Um, Also, I didn't expect to see Kevin Bassi, but given the way that game actually ended, I was very, very happy that Kevin Bassi actually started this game because if one thing that if there's one thing I've confirmed in this game is the fact that our two backup defenders, Ogu and Awaze, they're not players that just give you confidence. So at this point, I'm praying that Basi and Ajayi stay fit till we're out of this competition. Because if anything happens to those guys, then I don't know, man. We're gonna have problems, especially in that defensive backline. We're gonna have problems because Awazim is not a dominant defender, and dominant defenders are defenders that you need. People who are aggressive on the ball, who are strong, and who can mark and play on the front foot. Awazim is just not that player. It's almost like he's a defender who's scared. But I'm not going to talk about Awazim. Right? Look, I want to talk about the players who perform really, really well today, likes of Chukwueze and Onyedika. I've been talking about Onyedika, and I've always felt like he was a player who deserved a starting lineup in this Super League. And he showed. If there's one thing he did today, it was show people and the coach that bro, look, I deserve a start. I deserve to be up there, right? I deserve to be up there. Star player and Mr. Onyedika is that good. I think the passes he was making today was brilliant, and he was right. He was just deserving that he scored both goals in his first full game in a very, very long time for the Super League. He came in today full of confidence. At the start of that game, he stood out. You could tell he was different from the rest. Him and Chukwueze. And also, Nachu was also good. I think he understands what it means to play with a partner, like a striker, with you. He knew when to drop the like coming in and linking up with the midfielders was very, very excellent. We didn't need those signals today, so I could feel like there was a drop in his performance today because he felt like he wasn't needed. But that's a signal for you. I still think it was crucial. I think the runs he was making was very, very brilliant. That's what you get from Osimhen, right? He's always going to make those ones, and that was what caused the red card for Uganda, right? A player that I felt like should have done more today was Simon. Very, very experienced player. But when I watch him play, I did not see experience. I did not see Simon play with experience. He doesn't play like that. He doesn't strike like a player who's been in Europe for a long time. I think he needs to do more. In terms of the decision making, he needs to do more. He's a winger. So, I mean, when you watch what Chukwueze was doing today, you could tell there's a lot of difference between him and Moses Simon. And I was expecting to see a little bit from him today, but we didn't see that. So, and I wanted to say something. Kudos to Chile because since the start of this competition, the AFCON, we've seen something from the Super Eagles that we haven't seen in years, in a long time. And that is movement. Right. The Super Eagles are a team with a lot of qualities. But over the years, we've not been able to see this team harness that full potential, the qualities they have, not been able to see. And I'm going to give kudos to Chile because it's something that he's been able to do. Coming into this fight with as a coach, and in a very, very short amount of time, we've seen him do something that some of the coaches over the years haven't done. Yes. I mean, look at the first goal we created against Uganda. You could see the movement. You could see there was a bit of a tactical brilliance from Super Eagles. And I think that's something that's going to take us very far in this competition, whether we win it or not. I know we're going to go far because there is something that sets us apart from other teams. We're tactically more well inept than other teams. Against Tunisia, we were tactically good in that game. In terms of movement, in terms of knowing how to move, and actually the movement from the strikers, movement from the midfielders was on point. And the first goal against Uganda today was tactical brilliance. Second goal, same thing. Third goal, same thing. So that's something I want to give credit to Kelly for actually bringing out the best of the Super Eagles. When I even look at the squad we have right now, in terms of quality, we are lacking. But it's not shown because we have a very, very good coach. That's what having a good coach does to a team. You don't need too much qualities to actually play brilliant. All you need is few people on that team who are good, and you can see that team very, playing very well. And that's what I saw today from Super Eagles. Um, Also, Bashiru got an assist. I thought it was brilliant. These are players that you know I would love to see more going forward into this team because they are very, very good. Another player I wanted to shout out was Oyebushi. Look, Bruno is a very, very brilliant player. Sorry, Bruno Oyemechi, very brilliant player. I think in terms of technicality, it's a lot better than uh, Sanusi. I was doubting his defensive uh, attributes. I thought he wasn't very, very defensively good. But today, I saw something from him that actually made me want to see him more ahead of Zaidu. Zaidu is a strong, fast, physical player, and we all know defensively is better than Bruno. But in this match, you could say maybe because of Uganda, and they weren't posing a lot more threats. The other teams were faced, but I think Oyemichi did well today. He did really, really well, and I think it should be the starting fullback going into our next game because he offers so much more. His decision making, his switching play, his link up play with his winger is just better than Zaidu. Yes, I think Zaidu should come on in games where we are ahead and we want to defend. That's where we need to see Sanusi. Um, yeah, the fullback from Blackburn Rovers, Ryan Alibiosu, had a very impressive game. I'm not gonna lie. I think his run off the ball was brilliant. He was combining very, very well with Chukwueze. He knew when to go into midfield and give Chukwueze the space, but you could tell defensively he's lacking. But I think with what I've seen with the image, I think that's something that could improve with more game time. Yes, I think we also could improve with more game time. If there was any day Osai Samuel is not at his best, I'll be very confident because I've seen some very, very good promising signs with Ali Yusuf. The only thing I think he's lacking is the fact that sometimes he just the movement, right? The turnover that he's doing is not very necessary. He's a fullback, so all you have to do is beat your man and deliver a cross, which he did very, very well. Yeah, the first few minutes, you tell he's got some pace, and the fact that he's got long legs are also helping him. But defensively, I think he needs to be stronger. Yes, he needs to be stronger. Also, the same thing goes to Awazim and Igbo. Ogo. They need to be stronger. I mean, they have to remember that they are defenders, right? If you look at Basi, he doesn't give you an easy time as a striker. So that's the same thing I expect from Awazim. I think Awazim is just too uh, loose. I mean, he's not so very aggressive. And that's not something you want to do as a defender. But all the same, very, very, very happy performance for Super Eagles. But yet again, our defensive worries are still shown. I mean, conceding against a 10-man Uganda side, especially when you're 2 goals up. It's I don't know. It shows you that there are some defensive worries in this side, and it needs to be fixed. But sometimes you're not going to be able to fix everything, right? Because at the moment right now, our defenders are not like apart from Calvin Bassey, the rest are not top quality, right? So, but I'm expecting this side to be very, very going into the knockout stage. We're going to be facing a lot more tougher opponents, so you have to be very, very strong defense. We need to. Our defensive worries are still strong. But aside that, and the goal we considered, controlling this game will be top notch. And if you want to watch, if you're watching this game up until this match, you could tell if you were to predict. Honestly, the two sides from what they have been playing so far, the two sides that will make it to the final is Nigeria and Morocco. But football always comes with surprises. But I'm expecting Nigeria to make it to the final. Honestly, yeah, I wanted to see EGK today, but the coach had the reasons for not playing him. I'm sure there will be time for us to see EGK in the future. And also, I'm not sure what's wrong with Cyril Dessers. I looked at the bench today and I didn't see him in the lineup. I was expecting to see Cyril Dessers today because I think he's also a very experienced player. And I felt like if he had played this match today, he would have scored. Maybe he's got a knock or an injury in training. Uh, Maybe that's why Osime actually started the game today. But still, brilliant performance from Super Eagles. I'm getting some news that we're going to be playing Angola in our knockout stages because they finished as the best third place. I don't know. We're yet to see. But anybody who are going to face, I am going to go into that match with full confidence. Full confidence. Yeah. But great win and really happy for the win. I'm looking forward to the next game, whoever it is. Yeah, that's it. If you come to the end of the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Because that's the way you can support this channel for absolutely free. And I'll be looking forward to the next one. Please stay tuned.